currently wearing just like a t-shirt of ties that I cut up. These are Under Armour and I've had them for a really long time. I have no appetite. Good morning. Happy freaking Wednesday. What is up, babes? Welcome to today's video. I look a little busted because it's early in the morning still. It's actually 8 a.m. So I've been planning and I've been very inspired to just get back on my fitness game. Also, I have a bruise here and I don't know why. I am gonna go hit an upper body workout and I wanted to show you guys just my current morning routine. I'll talk a little bit more once we get outside and get on the warm up, but I'm just gonna take a few supplements to make sure I'm ready for my workouts. So I didn't always take supplements. Supplements are not needed, but I do think that they enhance your workout and make your workout a little bit better. So we're gonna take some supplements. And I've got a Nike Pro sports bra on with some, what do you call these? Spandex shorts. I really don't know what to call them, but they're from Under Armour and they're really old and I got them at like TJ Maxx, so they probably weren't there anymore. But I'm trying to get as much sun as I can, especially in the morning, so you just feel good, you know? I'm gonna take these. I'm very nauseous this morning and I don't know why. I don't have an appetite because I am very nauseous. No, I'm not pregnant. I think it's my birth control, to be honest. I think it's time to change it, but it gives me like too much progesterone, and if you know anything about progesterone, it makes you nauseous. So I am taking some creatine this morning. I'm gonna have a little, probably like 5 milligrams of this, and then I'm gonna also have about a little teeny tiny teaspoon of beetroot powder, just to talk about the two very briefly. The dishwasher's on, sorry guys, it's really loud. Just to talk about supplements super duper fast before I get out of here. Also, my hair is crazy, don't ask. I started taking all of these supplements more consistently, I want to say a few months ago, but Tyler takes these regularly, and so he's kind of encouraged me to just start taking them regularly. Since I'm working out regularly, you might as well take supplements regularly. Beetroot powder is great if you want. I'm gonna break it down to like really simple terms. Beetroot powder basically gives you a better pump. It's a nitrate, so it just gives you a better pump for the most part, and I feel like I can work out longer, like it gives me a bit of energy. And then the next supplement is creatine. Creatine's fantastic for working out, especially if you're vegan. I'm for the most part vegan. I do eat eggs occasionally, but sometimes I don't crave them. Like right now they sound ugh. Creatine's great because it helps you work out longer, harder. Your endurance is better in terms of pushing weight. Instead of fatiguing faster, it kind of prolongs that. So I love creatine, and creatine's naturally found in meat products. So if you are vegan, I highly recommend taking creatine. If you do take creatine, make sure you're drinking a ton of water because it does help you retain a little bit of water. So it kind of makes your muscles look fuller, if that makes sense. I stopped taking it and I dropped like 2 or 3 pounds. So I'm hoping that once I start taking it again, I hold a little bit more water weight. And it's not like you're bloated, it's just like your muscles are hydrated. It's like plump. I don't know how to describe that, but last but not least, I'm gonna have some vitamins. I finally found a vitamin that I absolutely love. I actually, to be honest, I have really bad, I don't know what this is called. I think it's called leukonychia or something like that. And I get these little dots on my fingernails occasionally. I don't really have any but that one, but they bother me so much. And I've been taking this for almost a month and I haven't been getting any new spots. So I wanted to incorporate a vitamin because I felt like maybe I wasn't reaching all of my daily necessary nutrients, because you can only do so much through your diet and sometimes you are missing things and you might not know what it is. So it's easier to just take a vitamin and just make sure you hit all of your daily necessary nutrients so you're not deficient. So I'm gonna take this. I love these. They don't taste bad. I keep them in the fridge. They're really fresh, and I absolutely am obsessed with how well they make me feel. I feel like I have a lot of energy. They have a lot of B vitamins. Again, also, if you're vegan, you need to be having B vitamins, so I highly encourage taking vitamins. So I'm gonna take these, and I have no appetite because I'm so nauseous this morning. So I'm just gonna have, I was gonna have a banana, but I don't want a banana. So, and plus I want a little bit more calorie than a banana. I do like to work out as close to an empty stomach as possible, but since I'm trying to put on muscle again and try and get back to like my old weight, it's important to still have a decent amount of calories. So instead of a banana, which is roughly like 110 calories and it's pure carb and high sugar, I figured I'd have a smaller option because I really just don't want anything in my stomach, but this actually has more calories. So I'm gonna have a Bobo's oat bite. They're like 150 calories or 30 calories, I don't know. Either way, it's more than the banana, so I'm gonna have that, and just a lot of water. So I'm gonna take these and then I will see you guys at the workout. We're gonna start with an outdoor walk. I'm really trying to cut down my cardio. I did do a little bit of cardio yesterday. I hit legs yesterday and I am freaking wrecked. I just miss posting more fitness, so I'm just gonna go back to my roots and we're gonna really just ramp it up, especially here in quarantine, because sometimes I deflect and I start to like post other things that aren't as fitness based, and I notice that you guys don't like that, so we're just gonna stick with fitness. And yeah, let's do it. Just so that I'm not crazy nauseous when I take all the supplements, I want to have like a little bit of food in my stomach, so I'm just gonna like take a bite. Tastes like dirt. Kind of tastes like broccoli and dirt, if you're wondering what beetroot powder tastes like. Creatine tastes like literally nothing, but the beetroot powder is harsh. I did have coffee already, so coffee is my pre-workout, and I'm gonna eat the rest of this and get walking. What is up, guys? I'm blinded. Let me put my sunglasses on. I'm currently on a run. It turned into a run. I don't know why. I've been wanting to just run lately, so I've been running. And I'm currently on like my third lap. Oh, girl. And I am feeling so good. If you have not been moving your body, just go outside. I kid you not, it changes your whole mood. And I'm just gonna do some warm-up laps. I like to sprint for spurts of like 100 meters and then just walk the rest. It's better for building muscle and maintaining muscle versus just burning it all from being in an aerobic state all the time. Let's do it. What is up, you guys? I just got back from my run a little while ago. I did do a warm-up. I'm gonna try and include some of the videos that I got off of Instagram because I don't want to waste too much energy going through the warm-up and re-recording it, so I'm just gonna post what I have. And I'm trying to get better at posting here on YouTube with like editing and making like fun clips and stuff and bringing on Instagram little snippets and stuff, so bear with me while I learn how to do everything. I'm currently doing a shoulder workout and I am here in my garage. I know the lighting is awful, bear with me. I really miss working out in a gym, but sometimes you just have to make do with what you have. I actually have a lot going on today. Today's a today's a vlog. What I meant to say was that I'm gonna bring you guys into my whole day because I am home and I'm hoping that we go to Laguna Beach tonight. We'll see if we do that for the sunset and dinner on the beach. I think I might do like a picnic with Ty, but we'll see. But while he's at work, because he does have some clients today, he is a trainer. I don't know if I've told you guys that before, but he is a personal trainer. And my biggest mission is to reorganize this disgusting mess. Like, I am so OCD. I need things to be clean and tidy. And Tyler is like a very clean, hygienic person. However, men are very messy. I think it's because once you have a woman, you're like, oh, she'll clean it. So he like depends on me to just like clean up everything, which is fine because I really do love to reorganize. So my mission today is to reorganize all of this and figure out a way to make it look aesthetic, especially for our neighbors. Like I'm sure like nobody actually cares, but I care. But I am hitting some shoulders. I feel like I've lost, maybe I need better lighting. I feel like I've lost a decent amount of upper body mass. So I'm working on getting it back. And on my walk today, I did end up running a little bit. I didn't mean to run, but I did run. And I just talked about it over on Instagram, but I really encourage cardio, not even for the sake of losing weight, but truly for your mental health. It always puts me in a better, clearer state of mind. And since I have you guys here and I really want to just be really raw and honest with you while I'm in between sets, I'm about to push some heavier weight, so it's okay if I take a little bit of a break. I've lost some strength and whatnot, so I'm trying to just get back to it. But one of my biggest struggles is eating. I know that's like a very weird thing to say, but I don't know when the switch really happened, but when I started, I guess I could say when I chose to just live a healthier lifestyle, my diet changed significantly. Hold on, I think we need to fix this. So my diet had changed significantly when I went from freshman year to like sophomore year of college. I did put on over 20 pounds the end of my freshman year, and I'm just gonna be really honest, and I am 24. I am turning 25 next month, which is so weird. I'm gonna be like a quarter century old. But, and Tyler's birthday's this month, so if you guys have any ideas of what we should do, definitely let me know down below in the comment section. I live in SoCal, so we kind of want to keep by the coast and do some fun things on the coast, but because it is quarantine, it's kind of hard to go and do things. So I'm still trying to figure that out. That is so off topic. Let's go back to what I was saying. In college, I gained some weight, and somebody had commented before, they're like, oh, that girl could never be fat. Me, because I had said that I was fat once before, and I don't mean it in a condescending way of saying I was fat, but like to be considered fat, it is to be over 30 in terms of BMI or body fat. Like when you look at the numbers, there is a certain range that if you are in, you are considered obese. And maybe that's harsh for me to say, but I personally did not step on a scale for like a year, and this was in my freshman year, and I just remember going thrift shopping with some friends, and I hopped on a scale over at Goodwill, and I was like, oh, you know, like what do I weigh? I usually weigh around like 103 to 105 at the most. The most I'd ever weighed was like 111 pounds when I was in high school, and I remember stepping on the scale at the Goodwill in Santa Barbara, or it was in Goleta, with a group of friends, and I was jaw dropped. I weighed like 126 pounds, which is so healthy, so fine. I actually wish I was that weight now, but at the same time, I love my body and all the stages that it's gone through. So yes, I was considered, for my height and my age, gender, whatever, I was in the obese range. So
I immediately just started incorporating cardio. I started going on runs. The first run I ever went on when I was trying to lose all that weight was the hardest, most painful run I have ever been on. And I was so discouraged. I think I even cried after, like, for sure I cried after that run. And I cried probably after a few other runs because I was so disappointed with how far off track I was. But then after I got over that, I found a really great passion for just sticking to it, showing up for myself, and achieving my goal. And at the time, my goal was just to get back to my weight, the weight that I was originally. And it was hard for me to accept that maybe I was never gonna be thin again. Like, I never was gonna go right back to where I was, because going from adolescence to like womanhood, like your body changes, and just adulthood in general for everybody's body, like your body changes. So that was kind of the start of my fitness journey. I've always worked out, but that freshman 20 plus pounds, that really hit me, and it really inspired me. And that's kind of what kickstarted me posting on Instagram and showing you guys just into my life and my healthy choices, I guess you could say. Don't be discouraged, especially during quarantine. You can still work out, and you can always do my workouts. You just don't have to use weight if you don't have weight, and body weight workouts will take you super far. Or you can just find things around the house. I'm gonna do my best to show you guys how I'm staying on track during quarantine, and I don't want to ramble too long because I don't want to edit for too long, but I wanted to talk about the fact that right now at this moment I'm very light. Maybe I'm a little bit more today. Sometimes after hitting a heavy leg workout, I hold a little bit more weight the next day. So I haven't jumped on the scale yet. I will do that with you guys on camera. But I did jump on the scale about 4 days ago or so, and I was like 100 flat, and I was sitting at 105 like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. I hope that I'm gonna say this in a very puzzly way, because I don't always like to disclose everything here on the internet. So I'm gonna just be really honest with you guys. But I've lost some weight. So I've lost about 5 pounds. And when you are short as I am, I have a very, why can't I say that? When you are as short as I am and you have such a small stature, 5 pounds can look like 15 pounds on a taller person. So me losing 5 pounds is kind of a big deal, and I'll tell you exactly why I've lost 5 pounds and how I'm getting it back on slowly. Personally, I use the ganja, and I've had to cut it out for reasons I cannot disclose, but I'm just taking like a break. I like to cleanse and detox every so often to get my tolerance back. And to be honest, I get asked this question so often, and I'm gonna be real, raw, and honest. The best way to put on weight when you are not a heavy eater, like you don't have a big appetite in general, because I don't. I have like a smaller appetite than most people. I'm a smaller person than most people. Using that helps me significantly. Also, I do struggle with a bit of anxiety and depression, and like, just like any other person, it's not like I have an excessive amount or anything, but it helps me to chill out, and it helps me to eat, and it helps me to put on mass. So I literally cut it out cold turkey. I also cut out sugar a lot. So that is the elevator. So I cut out MJ, and I'll tell you what, I had some serious like withdrawals. I guess I could consider myself a chronic user. Not like I am addicted or anything. I literally cut it out cold turkey. And I did experience some irritability, huge loss in my appetite. So I haven't been hungry, and I haven't been eating as much. And I was super nauseous, which is weird. Because usually, like I've said before, or like I mentioned earlier this morning, I usually get very nauseous in the morning, and I've always been that way. And I don't know if it's my birth control or what, but it helps. It helps me deal with the nausea. And now I've been experiencing this crazy amount of nausea, I don't know how to say it. So I haven't been eating as much. And now that I'm getting used to it, I'm getting over that wave of just detoxing. I'm like pretty much back to, I feel normal again. Like I forget about it. I've actually had dreams about it, which is weird. But I've just been substituting all of it. I've substituted it for a glass or two of wine every night. And I'm doing great, but I did lose my appetite. So I'm working on getting it back. And I've been asked before many times on Instagram, and I'm not gonna write it over on Instagram because I have relatives who follow me over there. And I know that if you're a diehard fan, then you probably have watched this far into the video. And if you have, I thank you so much, and you're a real one. And I'm just so excited to see this channel just take off. I am trying to honestly low-key make YouTube my full-time job. And I've never said that before, but I really want it to be, and I really I mean, like, one can dream, right? I'd really like to commit to fitness full-time, and I have a little bit of time to do that. So I'm taking advantage of it. Yes, I'm still in nursing school for those asking. I am taking a little bit of a break. I know that's like crazy to say, but I don't really want to go into detail about it. Nothing's wrong. I just really need to work. So I've been working a lot more. Saving, working. I'll be done in October. I'm taking a while break, and I'll be back full-fledged, but I feel like I'm just pouring out my heart right now. School is really hard for me. Like, it's not that the actual material is hard. I'm actually a really good student. I'm like a straight A student, but something about it, I personally find that it's the faculty and the arrangements of how it's drawn out has put me into like severe anxiety. And that's why I work out so much, is because it chills me out. And because I love it and I'm inspired, and I've always wanted to be a lifelong athlete. So I want to continue making videos and workouts and stuff for you guys. But I really want to just be honest with you, because I intend to make this my full-time job. So if this was helpful at all, sick. If it wasn't, you can just skip on through. But I was experiencing like severe panic attacks. I was breaking out insanely bad. I wasn't sleeping right. I just like wasn't in the right mental state. And since having a break and focusing on fitness and work and just like staying home and quarantined, I feel cleansed. I feel as though I saged myself. I don't know. So I'm gonna stop talking, but I just wanted to tell you guys about all of that. And please be sure to like this video, to share with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Just please help me out, and be sure to subscribe down below. I am super excited to be on here a lot more actively. I always say that, but I've actually been recording a lot of videos, and I've literally just wiped the entire chalkboard of all of the footage I've had and I've been sitting on, because I just didn't like it. It wasn't coming from me. It wasn't what I envisioned. My stomach is growling. It wasn't what I envisioned and what I wanted to put up for you guys. So I've been editing really hard, and I was not pleased with what I was making. So I literally erased it all, and I'm starting fresh today. So this video should be up tomorrow on Thursday. I always want to have an upload schedule, but because my schedule it switches a lot with nannying, and it makes it hard for me to plan out when I'm gonna upload. So I kind of just want to let you guys know that I'm always gonna have weekly videos. I can't particularly put a date on what day it's gonna be right now, but I am gonna always have weekly videos. All right, let's get back to it. I've literally wasted 12 minutes just talking, and I'm gonna go and try and grab some heavier weight, and we're gonna push. And if you are not already, be sure to find me over on Instagram so that you can check out what I've been up to on a daily basis. I've been trying to get outside more, so I started today's workout with a walk outdoors, and let's get to it. I love you babes so much, and I noticed you guys didn't care too much about the grocery hauls, so I'm bringing it back to our roots. We're just gonna get down and dirty in the gym, home gym, quarantine style. All right, let's get it. I don't wanna hear about no drama. All right, I have, let's see.
Tell me I'm the only one. 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 Tell me the only
I am currently at Home Depot. So it appears that it's suddenly very hot. And, you know, a lot of people don't realize how hot it really gets when you live by the beach, especially during spring. We're going into summer soon. It's currently 84 degrees, but yesterday it got a high of 93. It's probably gonna get hot again either today. It's only noon. It's actually noon 12:13 p.m. So I'm gonna run in to Home Depot. I'm hoping that I find an air conditioner. If not, I'm gonna have to order one online, but I'm looking for one to use even meanwhile a new one is on the way. Does that make sense? I'm hoping to not leave here empty-handed. Tyler and I got into a huge fight this morning. I could tell that the heat was flustering him because he told me basically, he's like, it's freaking hot in here, and he's like sweating while he's getting ready for work, which is awful. So I just want to make sure that he quits complaining. No, just kidding. I just want to make sure that we're all comfortable in the house, and I might be down with dropping a lot more than I am intending to on a air conditioner. The last air conditioner we had was like 12,000 units. I forget, I think it's in units, the way that you can measure how much energy can be exerted from the air conditioner. So last time we had one that was at least 10,000, maybe 12,000 units. I'm looking for one that's 13,000 and more. The last one we got was an LG, I think. And it lasted us for like 2 summers at least. It was really good, maybe even longer. We got it on Groupon for roughly $300. So it was a good deal. The only thing is when you buy, I'm never gonna buy off of Groupon again. That's for sure. Because the problem is that it broke, and I called LG and they looked up what's weird is like they didn't put a serial number on the LG, and that's because it was refurbished. So if you're ever buying from Groupon, just be aware that a lot of the stuff is refurbished, and you can't freaking send it to LG and have it fixed. It's part of the whole Groupon deal. It's what you're paying for. You're paying for a deal, but you're getting less out of it overall. So I'd much rather pay more, get a warranty, get something that I know that if something goes wrong in like 5 years, hopefully it lasts a long time, or at least we live somewhere that has an icy. But I'm willing to drop like close to $1,000 right now. I don't really want to, but sometimes you just have to do those things. So I'm gonna go in there and stop rambling, and we're gonna go hopefully find an air conditioner. Also, there is a huge line here. We were here yesterday and we didn't wait in the line because it was just like really hot. So at least it's like 10 degrees cooler, so maybe it won't be that bad waiting in line. I've only had that Bobo's bar, and then I had a shake the moment I came in the door, but because we were bickering, I didn't want to like record while we were bickering. You guys, we go through it, okay? Like, we are a real deal couple, and sometimes, like, today was not a good morning, let's just say that. But I am having a shake, and it is a Vega protein shake. It looks kind of gross, but I've been chugging it already. It has a banana with 1 scoop of protein and unsweetened almond milk. So it has roughly, the banana has like 30 to 40 grams of carbs, and the protein is 30 grams. So I'm getting at least 30 grams of protein. I think that the milk has like a little bit of protein in it. So it's probably like 30 to 35 grams of protein, and I already had one. So this is my second one, but the other one didn't have a banana. It was just like straight shake, so, and like more diluted because Tyler made it. I don't know. We're just gonna say I'm on my second shake today. All right, let's go. All right, let's do this. Moving this into the house. Holy moly. I literally thought I was gonna drop it on my toes and say goodbye to my toes, but we made it. I'm gonna try and get this into the elevator. Let's see. That was success. Let's go get her started. I literally can't stop breathing heavy. I don't know why. I just did I just dragged it the whole way. My hamstrings are on fire. Okay, so my mission, once I stop breathing so heavy, is to get it here so I can use this hole to filter out the air. So let's just start breaking it open, I guess. So I'm gonna open this bad boy up and we're just gonna do a little project, I guess. I have only like an hour or two until Ty gets home, so I'm hoping I can get it set up in time. We will see. I figure we can do a review on the entire AC once it's up and running, because we did have a different LG before and it was like a 12,000, it was either 10 or 12,000 BTUs, and this one has 14,000. So I think it's gonna make this damn house very cold. I'm ready to be freezing. I know I don't want to talk about carbon footprints, but I am that person who likes to be freezing in the house during the summer. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I figure if I can take care of humans and stick people with needles as a nurse, then I should be able to do this, right? It's just about following instructions. Wish me luck. You guys, I only have like 2 hours or less to set this up, otherwise I'm gonna have to throw a sheet over it and make him not look. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Instructions. This is the portable air conditioner by LG. That's all I know. That's all I know. It does have 14,000 BTUs per hour. It might be a little loud, so we're gonna do a whole review on it, but I just wanna start with instructions and see how this is gonna go. It did get a 3-year warranty and it was $100 over at Home Depot. Online, it said that it was like 500, no. Online, it says that the price of it is I can't say words, $649. And then it said it online, it also said online on Home Depot, I need some carbs. The Home Depot website said that there was only one left, so I was crossing my fingers that I would get it, but they actually had roughly, I'm not kidding when I say that they had 100 of them. So they must have just gotten them in, and I'm so glad that I grabbed them, because right now is the time to get them. Once you get further into summer or spring, when it gets hot, they are literally impossible to find. We're just gonna start with some instructions, and it does come with a super cool little remote. Step 1, insert batteries into remote. Just did that. Security bracket with 2 type A screws, a type B screw, and a type C screw. It literally says the air conditioner is heavy. Use 2 or more people to lift and install the unit. Failure to do so could result in back injury or other injuries. We're past that part, and it was heavier than a mother effer, and I could definitely say it probably weighs around 60 pounds. Selection of installation location. We got a location. Place the unit on a level floor. For best performance, allow at least 20 inches of airspace on all sides of the unit for good air circulation. Place near a window. Let's just get it out. Got a hose. We got one of these. So this is what hooks on to the end of this, and then this pipe's gonna hook to the air conditioner. We got this thing. It's huge. I actually don't know if I can get it out. This is the top though. So the only way I can think to get it out would be to pull it out. Maybe. It's beautiful. Girls can do things too. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's absolutely so sleek and stunning. It has these super cool buttons, and it's just all flat black. I had a white one last time and it stuck out like a sore thumb. It was awful. I'm a little stuck. I've phoned family, both my parents. Nobody is answering, so I'm gonna resort to YouTube and hopefully they can help me out. I've got everything going for the most part. I have like that part on, which isn't much, I guess. The hardest part for me is figuring out what the what the heck to do with this. And it seems like this sticky one goes on the sides of where the panel goes, and then this part goes like on the bottom and the top, so that you can put in this buddy to put on the vent. But I'm a little stuck here, so I'm gonna figure this out and I will be back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, I was attacked by a wasp and starving, so I'm having leftovers from last night. I was so famished. I ate the leftover Beyond Meat cold, but now I'm having just some leftover wild rice. It's like garlic and herb with potatoes and Brussels sprouts. So I'm just eating as I go. So far, it's going pretty well. The question is, what side am I putting this screw on? I can't tell if it's the outside side or if it's from the inside. All right, guys, I closed the window so it's a little bit darker in here, but it's on and it's beautiful, and I cannot believe, I mean, feel that. The foam situation was so difficult, but we did it. So now I gotta clean up. I just realized it was not 60 pounds, it was almost 90 pounds.